Hi, I'm Dia and you guys are watching Dianosaur. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about 20 SPFBO 9 books. I just chose them randomly, like the covers that kind of called to me. I like the vibes of that cover or something like that. I chose those books and I have a wide variety of books as a result because I just blindly, not blindly, like I just randomly chose them, the ones that kind of looked very cool to me. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about all those books in today's video. And so yeah, let's get on with the video. I'll just quickly turn on the screen recording so that I'll put it up over here so that you can see the books. Okay, so the first book we have is The Revenge of Bridget Cleary by Matilda Zeller. And I chose this book because of the cover. Like the cover, you guys can see, I'll put it up on the screen. It's this very intricately designed cover, and it gave me the vibes of something that is very folklorish kind of story, but it's not folklorish. It's actually uh, inspired from history, and it's in so okay, I won't read. Okay, there are 20 books, so I have to be very quick, so I won't go through the oh my god. So I won't go through the Goodreads excerpt of all the books. I'll just read a couple of lines from each excerpt. So here it says, um, inspired by the actual 1895 murder of Bridget Cleary by her husband Michael, the struggle for Irish Home Rule, and events surrounding the late pro Raphaelite artistic movement, the revenge of Bridget Cleary has been heralded by author Joanna Ruth Meyer as equal parts haunting, compelling, and thoughtful. So yeah, that sounds really good, and I am hoping to get to it. I'll see if it is available on Kindle Unlimited. Otherwise, I'll get the copy. So next we have Where Madness Lies by Heidi K. Allen. So this is a Greek mythology kind of a story, like retelling of a Greek mythology. So what uh where Madness Lies is a captivating contemporary mythological thriller with strong female protagonists, a hint of romance, page turning suspense, twists you won't see coming, and a pantheon of delicious characters. So that sounds good, but Greek mythology retellings are not exactly my cup of tea because I DNF'd Cersei. I am not interested in reading Song of Achilles. Okay, so this is a contemporary mythological thriller, so it is not exactly like that. I have indeed read a contemporary mythological thriller quite a few years ago. I can't remember the name right now, but it was good. I liked it, but it's not my jam. Like it's not necessarily, I would not seek it out. So yeah, I will see, like if I have time I will give this one a shot, and I'll look out for the reviews of this one. If this one gets good reviews, I'll definitely give it a shot. So next we have Beautiful Undone by Melissa Polk. So first of all, this cover drew my eye because it's very beautifully designed. It gives this very ethereal, otherworldly kind of a feeling. And secondly, because of the surname, I picked it because there is an author called C.L. Polk, and I'm like, like similar name. Let's pick it up. So, oh my god, this keeps rotating. So, this is kind of like. Okay, so from the synopsis, what I can glean is that it's gonna have a strong romance factor, and you guys know I'm not a very romance heavy, like I don't read romance heavy books, so I'm just like purely judging from what is written here. Like I don't know if it's actually romance heavy or not. So it's reminding me of Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe, because this guy, goes to see this guy in this manner, and this rich guy has a sister who is mysteriously ill, and yeah, it sounds like a Fall of the House of Usher. And yeah, I mean, I'm not a really fan of retellings, so if it is indeed a retelling, then I don't know if I'll reach out for it. But if it's not, again, I'll wait for reviews. I'll see if it's indeed it's not a retelling. Wait, what was I saying? If this book is not a retelling, I will give this a shot. Yeah, that's it. So next we have a gallery for the Barbarian, uh, by Taylor Hartley. So, I mean, you guys can see, I mean, this cover, like, come on, this cover, a skeleton drawing a barbarian's portrait. Like, that is like top tier cover design. And it's this. Let's read what it's about. An untamed barbarian, his undead portraitist, and the city of magic and mirrors, Swinheim, glittering city of the fine arts. Fleshless, fleshless painter Violetto scouts the streets for his next subject and finds unexpected inspiration in the beastly Brask of Bavaria. Hailing from the brutal north, with his immense appetite for gold and glory, Brask is sure to become a sensation in civilized Swinheim, by brush or by axe. As two shadowy and competing cults threaten to engulf the powers that be in the fine city, will Brask and Violetto achieve the fame and fortune they believe to be so rightfully theirs? At once a callback to episodic vintage sword and sorcery fiction and a dark queer fairy tale, A Gallery for the Barbarian is Taylor Hartley's debut work of fantasy and the first in a new series. That sounds amazing. I mean, something that is inspired from those vintage sword and sorcery stories, like, come on, like, give it to me. And also, it's queer. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I need all the queer things in my life. And you can quote me on that. So, next we have the tenets in the tattoos. I like this cover because, I mean, I like white minimalist covers, and also the word tattoos, like tattoo magic, I really like. So I wanted to see if it's really got, tattoo magic, or if it's just the name, like just oh my god, you can hear the dogs in the background. I'm so sorry about this. I mean, I don't have time to film in the daytime because people, and at night dogs. So yeah, let's get on with it. So this is mm a page-turning new adventure awaits from a fresh voice in fantasy. Contains twin souls in a twist, with a twist, enemies to inseparable friends, coming of age, learning to accept yourself and others, some epic sword fights, and a smattering of romance. This sounds really good. So basically, this is about, what twin flames are. So this girl is like, yeah, dude, I'm your twin flame, and this dude is like, dude, like, no, no, no. And then something happens, and they become friends and all that. So that is what I gleaned from the synopsis. So if I'm way, way, way off, let me know. If I'm not, if I'm correct though, like, yeah. So next we have Warlock of Muscovy, and I the cover is really good. That's why I picked it up, and also the name Muscovy. Like, it sounds like it's gonna be a historical fantasy, and it is. It is Russian inspired historical fantasy. The first book in the Sunwar trilogy, this intensely dark tale of magic and mayhem, is full of grey characters that blur the line between good and evil. Content warning for strong language and all that stuff. Next, we have, okay, I don't know how to say this. Siskey? and the cover, it's making me think of horror, and I love horror. You guys know how much I love horror, like how much I loved A Song for the Void, last year. So yeah, I'm looking out for a great horror in this bunch. And it sounds like horror. Like I can't Silkara. Okay, this character is kind of facing something scary, like something that is terrorizing her, and it's about that. So yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be horror-ish, if not horror. Next, we have the garden gnome. This is the cutest, not the funniest. The funniest one is coming. This is the cutest cover that I've seen in this bunch. So you have this gnome's hat peeking out. So it's basically uh, they'll be drawn together in an extraordinary confrontation that will change the world forever. Okay, no, that is not. Basically, it's a contemporary fantasy. So, with gnomes. So, yeah, I am really interested in that. Next, we have Candle Children. So, when I was looking through the entries, this one, the name and cover, the cover is not very unique or beautiful or eye catching or something, but something about the way the fonts are the text is placed, and the font and the color scheme and the like everything, it's working very well together, and that's what like uh captured my eye. And name also, Candle Children, like it's intriguing. So it's about like as the city teeters on the edge of destruction, Blue Jay discovers that there is more power in the old stories than he ever realized. Enough to overthrow an emperor or doom an entire. Okay, where did the rest of it go? Anyway, so basically, this is about these orphans and the evil empire that is trying to kill them. So it sounds good, and anything with orphans, like come on, like give it to me. So next we have, this is the most interesting cover, and this, okay, I'll be honest, Dom's video of the first lines, that brought it to my attention. This first line is amazing, and then the author uh made a post with the first and the second line, and it's amazing. I'm like, I need to read it. And also the cover is very striking. Like, you look at this cover and you like, I need to know what's going to happen in this book. So this is the first rule by Stephen William Hanna, and it has horror elements. It's written over here, like it has horror elements, and I am gonna read it soon. So yeah. Next, we have Fae Gods by Philina Wood. So, this is basically Greek mythology and fairies retelling. So, that is a good thing. Next, we have I'm kind of, like rushing through it because it's very hot and I'm very sweaty right now. So next we have The Ring Breaker by Jean Gill. I think it's Jean, not Jean. So yeah, and this is Norse inspired. Like, I am. This is the one that has me, like the most excited out of this bunch, like today's bunch. So yeah, this is Norse inspired, and I haven't. I read the names and I'm like, okay, so like no need to, like no need to sell me the story. I'll read it. I'll read it. So next we have The Dungeon That Walks Like a Man, Amora. I think we need to buddy read this one. So I was talking about the funniest one. This is the funniest one, and this sounds like it's gonna be a cozy fantasy, and it's it sounds promising. Next we have Sealed Empire. Sealed Empire is uh so my phone is overheating. You can hear the fan. I had to turn it on. Next we have Sealed Empire, which is a translated work, and it has seafaring and all that good stuff. And last, no, not last, oh my god, there are so many. Okay, I will pause it here and I will shoot a different video covering the rest of it, because my phone does not have any memory. I'm so sorry. So okay, let's cover one more. Okay, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll cover next day. So I hope this was fun. I will see you guys in the next one, and bye.